I'm so pleased you've decided to join me today because I have something quite lovely for you. Hello, my flourishing family. Well, it's been a while since we last spoke. Over 2 months, in fact, over the summer. I hope you had a lovely summer. I certainly did. But now we're in my favourite season, autumn, although I love winter too, you know that. But it's a beautiful autumnal day today here in England, which is where I am. If you didn't know, I do have to excuse the sun is coming in and out of my window, so the lighting might be a little bit off. But yeah, the wind is blowing and it's just exciting. And I've even dressed the part. This is a lovely transitional piece. It's linen because apparently we're headed for what we call an Indian summer later on in the month. But it's also got lovely blackberries on it and lovely autumn colours. So I've actually dressed the part for you too. Okay, so really this video is an introduction back into Flourish Over 40. But I wanted you to know that it has not been a case that you've been out of sight, out of mind. I've been spending my time creating something very special, something that I know will help you long after the videos you watch of mine are over. I wanted to do this because I often feel, I do get emails from you and messages, of course I do, and comments of some of you very kindly telling me how much I've helped you, but I always feel that I want to do something more, and short of coaching you one-on-one, it's very difficult. And so I decided to get my head down and create something that I think is the next best thing. And I think I have had some messages from you, mainly asking me, where am I? But also commenting on the situation in the world right now. And obviously, oh my goodness, life is so messy right now, isn't it? And uncertain and definitely overwhelming for many of you and for me too. So, as I say, I wanted to create something that you could turn to, something practical, even comforting and genuinely effective. That's why I designed Find the Calm Within. This is a gentle journal for uncertain times. Now, you know, if you've been with me a while, my confidence in journaling, I feel it's like magic. You know, when you're thinking about something or worrying about something and it's going round and round and round in your mind, you're thinking about the problem. And it's the same thing going round in your mind all the time, and you never reach a satisfactory conclusion. When you write things down, it serves to clarify your thoughts, and then you can look for evidence for those thoughts, or you can look at those thoughts and think, what was I thinking? That's crazy. Once you see it concretized, I know that's not a word, but it says what I want to say. It concretizes your thoughts and then helps you more easily or more readily come up to solutions. So as I say, I feel it's like magic. And that's why I designed this now. It's not just a pretty notebook, it's a guide and it's a companion, but it's filled with powerful questions and reflections that can bring clarity, strength, and yes, even hope. That's what I wanted. Now, there is a small cost, probably about the same as, or not quite as much as 2 cups of coffee, but I do believe the value it offers really is beyond price. Now, it comes in both digital and print versions. So when you get this, you get them both. You get both versions, so you can choose which one you want to use. It's perfect for tablets. So if you want to print a section off and write in it, but then continue maybe in a coffee shop, you can use the tablet version or even on your phone. Either way, it's yours to keep and also to return to. I mean, of course, you can keep, if you filled one section in, but later on down the line you want to write some more, you can print it off again and continue to write. So it really is when I said a companion, it really is that. And also, if you do that, you'll be able to look back in 12 months from now and write and see what you've written 12 months previously and where you are today. And I think that also helps. So let me just give you a quick peek inside. This journal has 4 sections, and each one has been designed with intention and depth. So the first section is on the overwhelm days. So I know lots of you write to me and tell me how you very often feel overwhelmed, not just with world problems, but with your own personal issues as well. And when life feels too much. So this helps you to go from those scattered thoughts that I've been talking about into clarity. This is pages 8 and 9 of that section, which are some of the most powerful, I think. And then section 2 is when you need strength, for those moments where you feel drained or uncertain about some issue or other, or unsure. This section, I wanted to remind you of where you've been and where you've got to, and that when you look back, you've been through some stuff and you've come through some stuff. Just to remind you that you have that resilience in you, because a lot of the times that all it is, remember, you are stronger than you think you are, or stronger than you remember you are. So this section helps with that, and it helps you to dig deep and find that inner courage again to help you deal with whatever you're dealing with at the moment. So that's the second section. And then we have clarity in the chaos. Boy, is life throwing us chaos at the moment, all of us. Before we even get to personal issues, goodness me, and this noise and messiness is being thrown at us on a daily basis. This section, the prompts in this section help me cut through that noise and to sit down for a second, just think for a second, what really matters here. I wanted to bring you back from that noise, sit down on your own, in your own space, take some deep breaths, and think about what truly matters and find that clarity in the chaos. And then finally, the fourth section is moments of hope. And of course, hope is what carries us forward. And we always can be carried forward. There's always a little glimmer, no matter how small, of light. And these pages and prompts help you to notice that and help you to construct your path forward and maybe even make action steps of what you need to do. And that gives you hope, because I think action is the key to most things. It's not this, when things are whizzing around your head, you're doing nothing about them, it just brings you down, the downward spiral. This section brings you hope, and a little bit of hope takes you on the upward spiral, which makes you more creative about how to solve your problems, or how to solve the problems that you can solve and that you can do something about. So I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it because someone who's already worked through this actually said to me, "Oh my goodness, Christine, it felt like you were coaching me. It felt like you were coaching me personally." And I could have wept when she said that, because that's what I wanted. Some of these questions in here are the questions I would ask you, or the things I would say to you if I was coaching you one-on-one. I've been a little bit more gentle than I would be if I was coaching you one-on-one. But these aren't fluffy questions. They're poignant and powerful and effective. Each page is designed to meet you exactly where you are and then guide you forward with compassion and strength. So it isn't just a journal. It's a safe space. It's a companion. And it's a reminder that peace of mind and confidence and calm that you are searching for is here. It's within. As I say, you've brought it out in the past so many times. You can bring it out now. This strength, this resilience, and help you to feel more confidence and calm, and help you to go on to flourish. So if you'd like to begin your own journey with Find the Calm Within, this is the A4. It is 60 pages, and as I said, but there are 4 sections. You can print them off section by section. You won't have to print 60 pages off all in one go. You'll find the link below. Click the link. It takes you straight to more information. You can see more bits inside and more of the prompts and so on. And then once you've bought it, you can choose the version that suits you, because you get them both digital and printable. And let's do this together, because these prompts in here are prompts. I've been through it and I know it will help you because it's helped me. That's how I created these prompts that are most effective for me to get out of my head and down on paper, and therefore clarity to the things that are bothering me. So I want to thank you for sticking with me. I have missed you, and I cannot wait to hear how this journal supports you. What would really help me is if you would subscribe, if you haven't subscribed already. The next video, I'm going to talk about overwhelm, but I'm going to talk about that kind of overwhelm that happens at night time, that keeps you awake at night, that you can't sleep. I'm going to talk about that and ways that you can ease that situation. So if you're not subscribed, you need to be, so that you don't miss that. But by subscribing, liking, and leaving a comment, you help this YouTube algorithm that's the bane of my life. I came out with a video to explain why I had changed the name of the channel from Happy Stuff and Fluff to Flourish Over 40, inside and out. And YouTube only put it out to, quite a few of you saw it, but many of you didn't. And apparently it takes the algorithm a while when you've changed the name of your channel to get out there. So you need to look for my videos, because YouTube does not notify you, I don't think, anymore. You have to go to the notifications at the top of your screen to see whether a new video's come out. And so I need that, and by subscribing, liking and commenting, and I like you commenting anyway because I love to read them, and I would love to know, once you read this, if somebody's already said to me, now you've done that, please will you do another one about this or about that, because I think pinpointing issues as opposed to being general can be very useful. So it's something, and it's easily accessible. It's not £20 for a journal. It's a printable and it's digital. So that's why I took this route. But yeah, so we are now Flourish Over 40, but make no mistake, we may not be Happy Stuff and Fluff, but we are still getting happy, living longer, growing younger, but now we are flourishing as well. Oh, it's great to be back. I really have missed you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Look for the link down below, it gives you more information, and then simple, straightforward, click the button and you'll gain access immediately to Find the Calm Within, a gentle journal for uncertain times. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.